what's really cool is no matter where you are or what you're doing, you can experience consciousness and peace. And why that is important or valuable, looking at rocks, is because it's your health, it's your happiness, it's your mental health. And it's pretty much overlooked these days. Actually, there's more and more awareness of how important your mental health is. And perhaps people talk about it more openly, like their own journey with that. How trauma or their way of interpreting their world can actually be very, very harmful. And when you see people just going off the deep end, with screaming and emotions and, saying stuff that they then regret later, you realize the importance of your own choices for your own mental health. Now, what someone else does is their journey, really. You cannot change them, but you can learn from them. You can invite them to change, and maybe it works. But what I'm talking about here is really your awareness of who you are and who you are being. And what I love about that is it puts all the responsibility back on you to actually make the choice for your happiness and your peace of mind and your own mental health, to own that. To realize that screaming at each other or even thoughts of suicide or harming other people is not normal. It really isn't. If that was normal, then that would be the environment we would see around us. But if we're trying to create an environment around us that's safe and loving and filled with kindness, then it actually begins within us. So you realize what you're thinking about could actually be the first, catalyst or way, the first step, the sign of where you are in your own journey of your own mental health. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm seeing really pretty stones. And on these beaches, if you don't pick them up straight away, well then they kind of blend into everything and disappear. What I love about my journey personally is everyone has life and everyone has stuff. So, stuff happens. I just about got a wave on me. And so I've had my own stuff and my own journey, my own trauma and my own life experiences, absolutely. And yet they've all become learning curves for developing who I am and who I want to be. So when you see that, you feel like you've got relationship issues because you were abandoned, well, own that and then realize that you can change. You can actually grow from that. If you think that you had problems with mum and dad and it's still their fault, well, own that. It's your problem now, right? You're the one that's miserable. And so it's you that might choose to do something differently. But what I love about it is we're on this journey of seeing ourselves and to stop blaming others. Oh my God, it's because of my childhood, I'm so screwed up, it's mum and dad's fault. Well, maybe that was true and maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just your way of interpreting it. But regardless, it doesn't matter now. What's happening now is your mental health, your life. And so what's more important here is to get forgiveness from your mum and dad or to actually do the work on yourself. And what I love about this is even to do the work on myself isn't hard. It's recognizing that you can let go of the bullshit, let go of the idea of being a victim, that all this stuff happened to me and they created my unhappiness or whatever it could be. It's like, okay, whatever, great. Move on. How do you move on? By letting the story go. By realizing the world you live in right now is actually wonderful and safe and beautiful and you deserve the happiness. And so take the steps to live that. To recognize your more stones. Recognize your life right now. But put yourself in your body and realize that life right now is actually glorious and beautiful, right? Make yourself laugh. Write a gratitude journal. Turn it around for you so that the life is worth living. because I'm a huge cheerleader to support people, but I'm also a huge cheerleader that you got to do the work, and it's not hard. You're not peeling the skins of an onion trying to find your happiness. Your happiness exists now for everybody. So you can actually be that, be that, be that, be that. So how do you be that? Look for the happiness now in your life. Man, every stone around me is green. I feel like every stone could be jade, and that's of course the game of everybody who comes to these beaches, because you think you're in a jade jackpot, finding all these stones, and then you take them home and they dry out and they're not. Do you want to see what my pretend jade could be? I mean, look at this. Can you see it? How green. You know, this will be absolutely fascinating. My friend actually tells me this is greenstone, and I've just shown you all what I believe is jade. Like, look at this thing. It is gorgeous. Can you see the light on it? Yeah. So to me, I think I've found greenstone jade, but maybe I haven't. Me and everybody else that walks along these beaches. If every green stone was actually greenstone or punamo or jade, I would be a millionaire right now. I've picked up about 20 pieces of green coloured stone with the idea that it's all greenstone, and it probably isn't. But I'm having fun. I love my life. I love the simplicities of life. And that's what I wish for you too, is everything's freaking green. Oh yeah, I found so much green coloured stone, it's unbelievable. I better stop. I've got about 20 in this bag right now. Oh my God, there's another one. You know, and the fun, it's kind of like a drug, isn't it? It's like one of them might be greenstone, one of them's jade, one of them's it. And you know what, the reality is the fun in just exploring, the fun of just doing it. They all just have to get thrown back to the ocean, because none of them is worth millions of dollars. I don't care. I'm having fun doing this. Look, another one. It's very, very green. But they're supposed to have this translucentness to them, right? For it to be jade. Anyway, guys, yeah, look after your own health. Look after your own mental health. Make it super important to be happy. Make it super important to make happiness priority today, so that whatever you're doing and however you're doing it. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Oh, this one has to be greenstone. I mean, look how green that is. Man, if that's not punamu, if that's not jade, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm pretty sure it is. And I love it, because then I go back to my friend, he's like, nope, 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 no, no, no. A lot of it's called serpentine. Oh shit, here comes another wave. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy. Look after your mental health. Make choices for your happiness.